Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Deadly Dowagers. Deadly Dowagers is a game designed by Sarah Ship, published by Tabletop Tycoon, plays 2 to 6 players, and I can't find the time, but you're looking at, it's a lot of simultaneous play, so no more than probably an hour, 90 minutes. And effectively what you're doing in this is you are taking on the role of, well, a lady, a dowager, and you're basically trying to marry some dudes, kill some dudes, take their money, pick another guy, take his money. So eventually you can have enough estate, land, money to attract the Duke and marry the Duke. That's the game. Trying to be the first player to marry the Duke. If you can do that, you are the deadliest of the Dowagers. That's enough talking about it. Let's go on the table. Check it out. All right, so here's a game of Deadly Dowagers, all set up for 2 players. Setup is pretty easy. You're going to sort all the husband cards and the Duke here in stacks. So we have the farmers, the curate, the professor, and then some nobility. These are peasants. These 4 are nobles, and that's the Duke. Then each player is going to take a dowager character. So I have Dahlia and Millicent. Each player is going to start with 5 crowns, which is the money. Your infamy is going to start at 0, but we're going to get married to our current husband, and we have to pay some crowns and get some infamy. So I married a farmer. It cost me no money, but it gave me 3 infamy. Millicent married the professor. Cost her 2 crowns as a dowry, and 2 infamy, and it starts at a value of 10 crowns, and I'm going to value 15 crowns if I kill them. Okay, then we each get 2 random farmland cards and a hand of 5 cards. Then we're ready to go. All right, so this is a drafting game where we're going to be passing our cards back and forth. Then we're going to be using those cards to make a better tableau, which is land, mills, estates, all that kind of thing. Then we may kill our husband, get remarried again to earn money and all that kind of thing. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to be the first player to marry the Duke. We're going to be killing our husbands off, marrying new husbands, all that kind of thing. After all, we are deadly dowagers. So let's go ahead and start. So we're going to take our cards and we're going to keep one and pass the rest. So I have shipping cards, which when a husband dies, this is going to pay out based on how many shipping cards we have. So I'm going to keep one of these. Then I'll just pass over here. They'll keep this one. Then we'll pass. They're just randomly going to keep a card every time. I'm going to keep another shipping card. They'll keep this one. Pass to me. I'll keep a charity card. They'll keep this one. Now the last 2 you have, you're going to keep one and you're going to discard the other. So I'm going to do an affair. I'll discard this one. Again, nobody knows what I have, but they know what I discarded. And they're going to keep this one and discard a shipping. All right, so now I'm going to play as this player mostly, but I will take this player. I'm going to walk you through this one. So that was phase 1. That was draft. Then we're going to invest. This is the investment phase. We're going to be able to play any land type cards, which have a little scroll, lightning bolts, or time cards. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and play my shipping cards that I have because I want to start getting those out. I'm going to play an affair. That gives me 2 infamy, which is okay, but it gets me 5 crowns. You need money. But then I'm going to play charity, so I'm going to give 2 crowns to an opponent. So I get 3. They'll get 2. And then I get to reduce my infamy by 2. So I got basically a free 3 pounds or crowns. Now this player is going to do the same thing, and you can keep over up to 3 cards, but I'm actually playing on my cards. They're going to start their shipping line. And at the beginning of the game, until you marry a noble, which is this guy or these 3, you can only have 3 types of land, or 4 types of land. You can't get a 5th until you marry a noble. I have a farmland. I will play that farmland. So now I have 3 farmlands over here. I have 2 remarry cards, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep those. You can keep 3 cards over. Now, after that, we can do it's time to deal with our husband. So here we can play 1 knife or glove card. I don't have any, but that would be like this remarry card. So if this person killed their husband, they'll be able to remarry. And you can do one of these three things. Promote your husband, so spend money. This player can spend money to promote their husband to make them worth more money. You can strangle your husband, getting 7 infamy, or elope. Okay, so I think what I want to do here is nothing yet. So I'm not going to do anything. This player is going to promote their husband. That costs 3 crowns. So they get 3 crowns. Now their husband's been promoted. They're worth a little bit more money. And that's all they're going to do. Because you can only do one of these actions and 1 card. So they promoted, so that's it. So then we each get 5 cards again. Okay, there's 5. Then I'm going to try to kill somebody this round so we can see what happens. So they're going to keep this card. And then I will... I'm going to keep this one. They'll keep this one. Give me these. Let's do that. They'll keep this one. Whoops. Nope. I'll keep this one. They'll keep that one. And now we'll both just keep one of these. Discard the other. Done. And I'll keep this one and done. All right, so now we'll play our cards. So I'll play mine first. Another shipping, which is what I wanted. Another shipping, which is what I wanted. Now I'm going to kill my husband this round so you can see how all that pans out. Another farmland, and then I'm going to play a rent on this farmland to make it worth more money. All right. And this player is going to do similar things, but they also have these cards in their hand. They're going to play an estate because remember they can have, let's move this over here. They can have 4 types of land here. An estate, you have to pay, oh, they can't play that. They don't have 5 crowns. Just kidding. They have not enough money, so they are in trouble. They are in trouble. So they can't play any cards because they don't have enough money. So they're going to burn this and this and that. We'll discard these, keep these over, and then they're done. All right, so now I'm going to do some actions. And for one action, I'm going to strangle my husband. That's going to give me 7 infamy. That puts me up to 10. When you have 10 or more infamy, when you gain money, which is what I'm doing now, you're going to get 5 pounds less. So now anything that has this symbol, the quill and ink, I'm going to get money. So I'm going to get 4 crowns for this. So 4 crowns. Put it here so I can keep track because remember I got to get rid of 5. And then I get 2 crowns, 2 crowns. So that's 8 total. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I have 4 shipping lines, which is 12 crowns. So 10, 11, 12. And then I'm going to kill my husband. That gives me another 15 crowns. Now, first thing I have to do is get rid of 5 because I get 5 crowns less. So I did that. Then my husband will die. He goes up here, he's dead. Now, every time I kill a future husband and collect income, I gain an extra infamy because, again, I'm a deadly dowager. Anything with the clock now gets discarded. It died with the husband. And then all my money can come over here. So let's make some change so I can see how much money I have. So that's 5, 10, 20, 30, 38. I have 38 crowns. All right. Then this player will do the same, and then we'll keep going. Now, when it comes back to me next turn, I'm going to try to get a new husband, and I'm going to upgrade. Hopefully, I have 38 pounds. I could marry this guy. He needs a maximum of 12, so I could take him. He'll come with a special ability when I take a marry action. When I kill him next time, he will 55. So what you're trying to do is you're just trying to marry, kill, get money, so eventually you can have, less than 9 infamy, 120 bucks, and you can marry the Duke. And that's it. And that is how you play Deadly Dowagers. Let's go up the top. See what you think about it. All right, well, that was Deadly Dowagers. Now, I'm not going to talk about the components a ton because it's just a lot of cardboard money chits and cards. The card art is good. There's really nice quality cards. So production is top notch. I like the box art. It's a small box, fits on the shelf easily. So production is good. It's basically a card game. So you're getting card game production. Now let's talk about the gameplay. So this is a drafting game, which means people are going to get some cards in their hand. They're going to keep one and pass them around. Now in the 2-player run through, you just pass back and forth. But in a higher player count, each round you're going to pass different directions, like sushi go and all that kind of thing. And then what's going to happen is you're going to use those cards that you get to do an income phase to play, or investment phase to play land, play different types of buildings, get some shipping routes, all that kind of thing. Then there's going to be a husband phase where you can either kill your husband, marry a new one, promote your husband. There's one other thing. Strangle. Oh yeah, you can kill, elope, or promote. You can play a card to help you do all that stuff so you get less infamy. And then you're going to clean up, have 3 cards left over, and do it all again. The nice thing that I like about this game is a lot of these things outside of the drafting happen at the same time. So the drafting, yes, we're doing in turns because we have to take the card, got to pass them, all that kind of thing. Then we're all playing the investments. We're playing our cards down on the table. Doesn't take that long because all you can do is really play a card down. You don't do much there. Then we're going to play the husband phase where we can promote. Again, we're not really interacting with anybody else. So it doesn't matter what we do outside of if I don't do something first, you may beat me to the husband that I want. So if you're going to do it, you need to do it quickly and not like beat around the bush. And then you are going to do it all over again. And eventually it's going to come to the point where someone's going to have enough money and, you know, low enough infamy that they can marry the Duke. Now that one, multiple people can marry the Duke at the same time. Then it'll go through some tiebreakers, and they're all listed in the book here. Yeah, there's 3 different tiebreakers in the rule book right here, which is also a really great rule book. So if multiple people are able to marry the Duke, you can sort that out, and you know someone will end up marrying the Duke and win the game. Very fun game. It feels different than a lot of other games. Cool theme, like the Black Widow type thing where people keep getting married and killing their husbands, like Addams Family Values, Joan Cusack, her character. Yeah, I like this game quite a bit. It's fun. I don't know how many people are always going to want to play it because, you know, gamers can sometimes get in their own way with weird themes or themes that they deem weird that aren't like manly. But this is just a fun theme. It's silly. It's probably more accurate to life than maybe not. I'm sure that happened back in the day. Again, I don't know. I didn't live then. But again, I don't care about theme. This could just be black and white cards with text on it, and I would still have just such a good time. And that's where I am with this. So I'm going to give this a BGM Accept the Seal. This is going to get a 7.5 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 3.75 out of 5 wrenches on an arbitrary wrench scale. That means absolutely nothing, but we like to give it the games that we enjoy, and that's what I am going to do. So that is Deadly Dowagers from Tabletop Tycoon. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.